Welcome in, everybody. It's another exciting night here in that Owl stream for NineFly. It's ESEA Season 56, and we're ready for some more Counter-Strike here tonight. It's going to be another fun one as we wait to get everybody loaded in here. NineFly 5-5 on the regular season. We heard it in the interview with Bands just the other day. Looking to win out on the season here at this point. So that is what it's going to take. NineFly 5-5, taking on Crescent 5-4. This team was 9-5 in Main last season. It went 1-2 in the postseason where they ended up 33rd. So regular season last season, they did better than NineFly at 8-6. But in that postseason, NineFly went 3-2 where they ended up 17th, a little bit shy of where they wanted to be. So that being said, it does look like, we're ready to get back into the playoffs this season as well. We got No Hero in the building. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. There's a guy I've seen before on the COD action. Crescent should be Captain, Sham, Bud, Hoax, and Uni on the side of NineFly, looking to soar above the competition one more time. The Op Master, J Trops. You can't top J Trops, Mr. Meet You, Eat You Alive. He's the machine that's been a consistent driving force, a talisman, really, for this NineFly squad. Take a look at the man's Bands himself. Bands will make him dance. This man on the IGL roll, holding it down and often holding himself accountable when things don't go their way. So we had a wonderful interview with Bands on Tuesday. Look at the bounce back here on Thursday. Ronan has just been a monster. Every week seems to get better and better. Time to put it all to the test here tonight with that new shining star, Dash, our newest member on the roster. We are ready to see Dash kick some ass here tonight, baby. It's going to be a fun one. Servers are Chicago. The map is Inferno, and a map that's a comfortable one, I think, for NineFly. We saw NineFly ban away Mirage. Also, I'm doing well, No Hero. Thank you for asking. We then seen Crescent ban away Dust 2 and Overpass, followed up by an Ancient and an Anubis ban by NineFly, leaving Nuke and Inferno on the table. And so the opposing team decided to ban Nuke, which leaves us with Inferno. And this is something that Bands had addressed last week as well. It does look like we are getting a server reset here, so everybody has disappeared. So let me check on that. But, it was something that Bands had addressed last week a little bit as well, the map picks. And, he felt like he could have done a better job at, kind of forcing more of some maps that they wanted. They kind of left some things on the table, he felt. And so I think we see them addressing that here in this week. So, yeah, Bands, Inferno and Nuke both are maps that we play very well on. So, we've seen them kind of leave Ancient, Dust 2, some of these maps that have been left on the table to the very end that some other teams have been able to capitalize on them. And that was something Bands said in the interview last week or earlier on Tuesday, I believe, and he addressed that. And so we see that here tonight, getting down to that map pool, we banning away Mirage early, didn't have to ban Dust 2 because the opponents did that. They took away Overpass because it's a map I think, we've seen ourselves play on a little bit. Ancient and Anubis, two very popular maps. So, NineFly getting those out right away. And then again, it appeared that Crescent did not want to be on Nuke. So into Inferno we go. A map that the boys have, again, historically played pretty well on. We've seen a few hiccups here and there, but nothing too major. And so we'll wait to get everybody loaded back into this new server. It looks like we got 9 of the 10 players. King Plaza coming in, says, officially in Crossfire GG as of last night, too. Absolutely love to hear it, my friend. And who else? I think we saw John Stew in here as well, right? Oh, man, one of Goons. That's going to be a tough group. But I mean, every team in there really, other than you guys, I think maybe one other one is off in advance. So, I think it's a great opportunity for the boys to test their skill, to get prepped for that advanced lifestyle. Jaffe in the building. Jaffe, we went on to win that game, baby, like right after I ended as well. We just powered through. Good to see the hotties showing up. Yeah, we saw Johns too. Jaffe, another hottie in the building. Looks like we've got everybody loaded into this one here. That knife round should be underway here shortly. Again, we had to get that server reset. So, guys, don't forget to drop a follow here for NineFly, whether it be on the Twitter, on the Twitch, the Instagram, the YouTube, the TikTok, you name it all. We got it. And of course, did I get the Discord? Got to join the Discord as well if I didn't say that. So a lot of wonderful things happen over here in NineFly. I've been very lucky to be a part of the community for a few seasons now. I have a great time casting the boys, and everybody treats me better than I could imagine. So love my time here at NineFly. I strongly recommend any of you other hotties kicking it with us here tonight to join the community as well, as we get set to get this action underway. It'll be the 11th match here tonight for NineFly, only the 10th for Crescent, as they have a makeup game coming up this week as well. 3 on the board. We're finally in the game, and we get here just in time for the knife round, guys. Woo. It wouldn't let me load in. We found it. There's the first knife from Dash. Bands, Mishu and Dash. We see Bud and Hoax combined for a couple, but numbers prevail one more time, and it's NineFly with a knife round. All right, guys. We're just messing around with a few things there, so if anything needs adjusted, please don't hesitate to let me know. We haven't listened into a pistol round before yet, I don't think, or at least a round one. Let's tune in for bands.
Supposed to play, actually.
See what he's got to say here.
Here's flash me.
Okay.
You might be muted, Ron.
He seems to be muted.
I am muted.
Good shit.
Probably a good thing.
I can't go.
But he's going to be, right?
Yeah.
No, one
You already
privilege,
know. I
no.
already had it up, King.
Yeah.
All right, we're on board with bands here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
play the right side of this, I think.
We've got 2 players
Saw nothing T-stairs.
breaking out the dualies. You know what we love to say, the bullies with the dualies.
I'm spotting, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, just do that. That's fine.
Take a look. We see 2 on B site here. We've got J-Trops posted up at the A site with dualies as well.
That's fine. I have eyes.
Arch smoke, I think.
I think like C-smoke.
You hear Arch Smoke coming out. We'll jump over to J-Trops for a second here.
Flash line side, apps. Flash line side, apps.
Here comes the apps call. J-Trops able to find one. Hoax quick to take him out, though. We're going to jump on over, as Dash does go down as well.
Either we,
We'll jump over to the band site. Now on a 3v4. Plant is down.
I have a phase flash.
We listen to the comms one more time. Bud from Arches takes 2. Bands. We'll find the trade back, but pistol round. It'll be tough to solidify here. On the pressure forward, bands will go down. It was a solid attempt as we cut the sound and bounce back to the matter at hand here. Round 1 will go to Crescent. See some early pressure up banana here. Boost up. There's a bit of a stack coming in from NineFly. On these last few games, we've been able to get at least 1 pistol round in the game, so typically T side, I think a little more favored on those pistols, especially on Inferno. You've got numbers. Typically, when you run it down a site, you've got a 5v3 or a 5v2 advantage. My brother from Japan, Ohayu Gaimasu. I think I butchered that, but welcome, Yappy. Welcome in, my brother. We'll see Hoax and crew already shifting through a site. They've got all the control they need. One posted banana, one posted spawn. Plant will go down with ease. And Bands has to be careful from behind. There's Ronin, spots one. On the swing out, shots. Props not able to hit it. Captain will find Ronin and Hoax from a distance. Bands will find one of his own. It's all he gets, and Michu with a taser. Can he do it? This could be an electrifying round. The shocking moment is not there for us to witness. Michu will fall 2 decisive rounds here for Crescent. Here will now come the important round here for NineFly, as they will have a full set of rifles in hand. The MP9 for Ronin. 3 toward Banana. 2 up the A side. J-Trops is going to spot 1 on the cross and another through the molly. Captain, molly in hand, will return fire. Nade goes deep, and it finds Captain. Jump shot over the top. Molly will follow here as well, and with that, some more utility. Sham does find Michu. Molly claims 1. Smoke over the top. There's the jump at Ronin. Tucked in towards Sandbags. Has found 1. Bands had the help as well. And Ronin able to get the hell out of Dodge as flames come swooping in. A little bit of a backdraft. Bomb has been collected here on the T side, and that will begin to rotate over toward the A site. Damn. Through the smoke, J-Trops looking to hold the edge here. That smoke will begin to dissipate. He'll slowly back off it together. Damn. And Hoax. It's a board. J-Trops has found the first. He can't get the second, though. Hoax was there waiting patiently. Behind, he spots the shadow. Hoax will find Bands, and slowly they begin to pick their part. Things slow down one more time. Dash tucked onto the side here. Have things gone slow-mo? This has been a new thing that's happening every so often. We're going to look to oh, no, it's going to iron itself out here. There's the spray from Dash. He has found 1, but Uni's there. Uni's collected it. Tries to fake it on the swing. Not a ton of time to work with. Ronin will try to spray through. The plant does go down. Big Nate will collect a little more damage. On the back pedal, catches him with flash in hand. And Ronin, unfortunately, drops the ball big time here. Just as we've been bragging Ronin up, he has been playing phenomenal week in and week out. Has a bit of a mishap there, and maybe would have liked to seen the reload come out. Trusting. You love to see the confidence as he pulls out the pistol. Unfortunately, that is a tough one. We're going to check back in as the boys have taken a time out here.
We can buy a bit more. 3,400 next.
I bought down to 2K.
Here I'm talking about the buy here.
Utility.
Yeah, I mean,
We haven't listened in on Michu. Let's open up Michu's here. We'll check out Michu for a moment.
we're gonna win this. Actually, we can get less money if we win. Including kill bonus.
Here I'm discussing the monies. BJ Trops with the dualies. Ronin, MP9, and One man meet you. Mr. Machine himself, 5'7" in hand. It might just be a stampede down mid.
Flashing in front of you, in front of you, in front of you, in front of you.
Landed it.
Bang.
Steps.
T-stairs.
One locked.
Logged.
Here goes the call. Caught on each other just a bit. No
Upper,
pressure in. Sham up. Finds one. Already up and down. There's the run and gun, but it's Sham. Sham, Hoax, and Bud. Smoke and mirrors does not work out. Bands last alive. We'll go live with Bands. He's able to collect a Ronin, but there is a close hold here. Bands will swap to the pistol. Uni finds it.
And TNT. Let's run it.
Fortunately, it has been 4 tough rounds in a row. This has been a consistent theme for the boys, which
You want
it does suck.
Yeah.
But, you know, for whatever reason, I've just learned to not be worried. These guys always pull off insane comebacks.
Give
We'll see what they can begin to do here. We will cut away from Bands and head back to the game ourselves. Round number 5 is upon us. It's another full buy. They've got to be cautious of the op in the hands of Sham here. Let's see what they have to do here. Big nades in the face of Captain that finds some flush damage. Ronin has sat here behind sandbags a few rounds in a row. Has to be careful they don't address that. Pop from the smoke. Sham will step in here a bit. Looking for something toward Arch's side. Nothing is found. And with that, we'll call for the boost here. A little bit of noise made on that drop. Uni tries to step forward. Does get hit by the op. Butting through will try to shift forward themselves. Nade goes deep toward lane, but does not find a home here. Oh, Uni steps through, and as he does, Dash finds him. Jake dropped another. Hopes answers back. Trops is good for 2. Up close and personal, it's J Trops, and nasty triple. The run and gun, the blind from Hoax. He's able to find one. Ronin rotating around now to 2v1. They've got numbers. They've got health in their favor, and they'll look to play together. Here's the flash. 6 health in the dream, and Michu will chop him down. It's NineFly. Finally getting that much-needed round here. See what they can begin to do with this. Despite all of those round wins, we will see Crescent find a buy into this round, but the economy, despite those wins, isn't in the best of positions here. If NineFly can find a way to solidify this round, they can put one more on the back of it. Begin to make things close. On the swing, Sham was ready this time. They find one. Molly comes in behind Michu. He's able to dip through here. NineFly's going to have to send one toward B. It's a 2-2 split at the moment. Bomb beginning to shift back toward the A side here. I believe that is J Trops and Dash. Trops still with the ops. Minute and 10 on the clock. Some time to work with. Well, we hear a little bit of silence for a moment as the utility begins to rain down now, and with that, this pressure should be mounting relatively soon. 35 on the clock. Everything beginning to head toward the A site for NineFly. They have stacked 3 here. And oh, it's Michu. Close, finds one and gets a second as well. 2 for 1. Jay drops the flick, swaps to the other side, but it's not needed because Dash will hit the shot on the captain as well. 2 to 4. And looking for more, NineFly will cut that lead in half as they slowly begin to chisel away. We talked about the economic issues going forward for Crescent should they lose that round, and now we'll get to see that play out in front of us here. 3 Tech 9s, 2 Mac 10s. These scrappy rounds and these anti-eco rounds are rounds that have haunted NineFly in the past. They can't afford it this time, and it's Michu, who has found a 2K through the molly. Big plays here by Michu early. And that will stifle any momentum, any drastic push that appeared to be coming up banana. With that, they'll peel it back a bit. Banana. You get to see the lovely picture there. I wonder when that picture was added. I don't recall what patch. Speaking of bananas, NineFly needing to go bananas. BANANAS. Patience, they say, is a virtue. Most of this action will begin to mount the other direction. On board here now with Michu and Ronan. Michu, point of contact. We'll drop the smoke here as well. 30 seconds on the clock. They begin to pressure through the spray, and he can't nail it. Back to Ronan, on site all alone. We'll have some help coming in. Flash goes over the top, and Ronan able to find the first. Ronan will find the other as well. He's going to slowly start to make up for that bit of a mishap in round 2 or 3 or whatever the hell it was. Woo! Ric Flair, don't care, baby. Let's go. King Plaza in the building. Guys, if you're in chat, I'd love to know it. Any hotties? Any NineFlyers? Anybody out there, let us know you're in chat. We love to see the homies hanging out, lurking, whatever it might be. Into round number 8 we go. Early utility, Ronan's pressing quick. Are they aware? They are. Captain tucked into the corner. Michu's good for another early 2K. And this is why we call Michu the machine. Just always a consistent driving force here. 4 NineFly. He's climbed into that pilot seat. He's pulled up on that rudder. And he's looking to get well above the clouds here. He drops up in hand. Molly will alleviate the pressure coming in from Sham. They look to smoke off lane and follow it in. That Molly doesn't quite last as long as the smoke, though. Tucked in toward Cubby. That smoke's going to begin to dissipate soon. Here's the flash. They don't even check Cubby. Dash is there, and he's good for 2. Bands. We'll cut back to Bands here, as he is about to go head-to-head here with Uni up in toward Apps. Uni will begin to back away. He may look to save that rifle. We'll cut toward J-Drops here. Now we'll go back to Michu. Uni's above, and the flick has found him. Uni's found another. J-Drops barely makes it out in time, but he does drop the op. Uni goes on a killing spree. Doesn't matter. The job is done. That's the important thing. Still tie it up for the first time here tonight at 4 apiece. Few rounds left here before halftime. J-Trops up, back in hand. Economy in check for a few members, getting a little bit low for a few others. On the other side of things for Crescent, much like the moon waxes and wanes, so does the economy. They're back on to an eco. 4 Tech 9s at a P250. Chuckles, let's go Chuckles too. I appreciate you guys. It comes in toward the smoke. Udi will eat that, followed up by the AK shots from Dash. Band's quick flick will leave blood splattered against the wall, and, well, Band still standing tall. On the peak, off the flash, they'll look to Dash, but it's Dash that's there, and does go down. J-Trops finds the 2K. Band says, not without me, you're not. We'll get a 2K of his own, and just like that, NineFly soars into the lead. First time here tonight. Shush, dude. NineFly looking to keep it going. It will be a full buy round again now for the side of Crescent. 4 AKs and a Galil. We'll drop some util toward Banana after a couple aggressive plays up Banana from NineFly. Michu and Ronan, I believe. You see them swap things up a little bit. They're going to post J-Trops up toward the Banana this time as well. Here's some of those pre-fire shots ringing out as they begin to make their way toward app side. Smoke toward Boiler. Flash from Sham toward Arches. J-Trops timing is everything, and a quick peek. Not for the weak. It leaves Captain in a shallow grave. His team still trying to save the round, but half health. Sham not far behind, and they'll linger toward this A site. Rotation will come through for NineFly as well. We see J-Trop shuffle in toward Library. On the peak, but able to find one. Michu quick to get the trade, but Hoax is there to answer back. Hoax only has a health, and Dash will step out and collect. Bands up in toward Apps, finds Uni. Sham alone toward this lane side, playing off the flash. Dash in toward the pillar, continues to dance around. Help coming in, but Dash doesn't need it. NineFly. It's amazing. It was 4-0. I hope when they watch this back they heard it was 4-0. And I said, yeah, you know, this is pretty typical for NineFly. I'm honestly not worried because this is just what happens. I don't know if it has to happen, but it's the way it happens. Down 4-0 to start. Now up 6-4. It has been 6 precise rounds in a row. Get the boys where they need to be. J-Trops 10 kills on the board. Michu with 9. Bands with 6. Dash at 8. Ronan 4 as well. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. It's a row that's on a roll is whatever is right, King Plus. We know what you meant and all that excitement. Will be a scrappy round here on the side of Crescent. Playing around that Galil. 3 Deagles and a Tech 9. We talked about the anti-ecos. The times it's haunted NineFly in the past. Big moment for them now. And Michu! Man, oh man, he just takes a little off the top for Uni. As you can see, that cold corpse lying there on Banana now. Remnants from the pockets as you see the grenade and the deagle on the ground. Bands Did clip a teammate for 2. Oh my, there's a nasty deagle shot from Hoax. They might be able to pick up the AK here as well. Rotations come in, but they're going to be able to power on the site. Bates gets one and Ronan. My oh my, I wish we could watch that back. Bands finds the first, locked towards church side. It's Ronan, who I think was tucked in toward New Box. Finds the 2-piece, and then through the smoke, Bands getting that final one church side. Crescent was at church, but they may have forgot to pray because, well, it was a wrath like no other. Seven to 4 and looking for more. NineFly trying to close out the first half with a chance to double the lead. It comes in, meets you over the top here as well. And a lot of space has already been taken. We're going to see Crescent begin to vie for some of this space toward Arch side. See if they can kind of posture up here. Jay drops a quick peek and Bud goes down as well. There's the flash. There's the swing, and Pez makes it look easy. Bands will make them dance, but only for a moment. The moment's gone. Uni and crew continue to fight back. Captain pressures lane side, drops J Trops as Trops finds Uni. Captain 12 health. It is a 2v2. It was Ronan and Michu for the last one, but now it's all down to Michu. Hoax able to find Michu here, and with that, we'll have a 7-5 half. 7 rounds in a row for NineFly, and a nice little run from them. Not bad at all, King Plaza. You love to see the fight in the boys, and this is why it's so much fun to get not only to watch, but to be able to cast this squad. We have a match pause, actually. Why don't we just take a quick listen in?
Fire bleeding.
Apparently, someone...
All right, we all here?
Ronan
Yeah.
got excited and his face is now bleeding. Maybe he have slapped himself in the face too hard. I don't know what we just stepped in on. We see the on pause coming in.
Please listen in.
Crescent 1-1 on pistol rounds tonight.
He really doesn't listen in freeze time, bro.
If only.
I know, right?
All right, here we go. Boys trying to get their first pistol round of the night.
Swing it to you.
Tucking in for that flash.
Ready.
Okay.
1 second.
Wait on Jay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Throwing.
Here comes the smoke.
I'll jump up backwards.
Flashing.
Here comes the flash.
Bang. Flashing second.
PT dead.
Ronan able to find the first. Sham does get a pick though. Michu pick up another. He calls for the third toward Dark. And Ronan will power forward.
Okay.
We'll listen in here for these final 2.
I'm coming banana with you, Mitch. I'm going loud.
Playing for real. Playing CT. I'll hold top more.
Spotting.
Yep.
Don't see shit. Not there.
I'm tucked in the corner.
Yep.
You hear the comms
I have
coming
a
out.
CT,
One
Jay.
CT, I hear one CT.
Yeah, I have your CT out. Smoke this banana. Smoke banana. Bad smoke. Bad smoke. I'm playing the gap.
One there, saw me.
This side.
Out, out, out. Dead.
And through it, Michu. Ronan. Let's go. And you hear bands yelling. Ah, you love it.
Was it
Yeah,
forced?
absolutely, Levin. The boys secure a pistol round. And now
Wait.
It actually blocked some of
they
them.
need to secure that secondary round on the back of it. Good. I feel like I do sometimes too, King. I've watched some clips where I'd be screaming way too loud. But, you know, the boys will do that to you, man. They're an exciting team to watch. 8-5. They start off on the right foot here in the second round. That will force Crescent into an eco. And a round that the boys need to capitalize on. A hailstorm of grenades. Michu able to find the first. It's a quick flank coming in, but they bait it out with the insane amount of utility here. Uni does find Dash, but the damage done now in a 4v2. Sham on the back pedal. And what is Crescent going to opt to do here? Oh, Sham, a nasty deagle shot does find one. Got to give credit where credit is due, as we always say. Uni. Is he playing for an exit frag here? Time ticking away. The boys will shift the other direction towards spawn side where they know it's safe, courtesy of Michu.
Terrorists win.
And up to 9 they go. Not sure exactly what happened with those buys in the previous round here, but you see 3 rifles and 2 SMGs this time around for Crescent. A lot of early utility and gunfire here. 3-2 is the split this time. But we will see NineFly slow things down a bit here in round number 15. Little pre-fire here, but nobody's home. You see 2 tucked on the site. I believe that is going to be Hoax and Captain here on the B site. On the swing, Michu has seen one. Nade will back him off of it. Captain, 5 health remaining. Captain's got to hope that nobody sneezes in his direction here. Gonna hear this call come out. J-Trops will drop the molly. Vans drops the smoke. The double flash will come in. Beautiful molly here as well. It forces Hoax forward. Captain somehow able to find one, though. Captain with no health. Comes away with a solid pick. And now Sham's able to find Vans. Through the smoke, they give up a freebie. That nade collects big damage, and all of a sudden the round becomes winnable, but Dash reels it back a bit. From Uni, here's the peek, and Uni does find Dash. He'll collect a rifle. In they go, J-Trops and Ronin. J-Trops and Ronin! But does find both, unfortunately, just 10 health remaining, and that could have been a hell of a clutch. They win that, and they might have just shut the game down. Imbo! What's going on, Imbo? How we doing? right, here we go. Every round an important one. Bands on the Tech 9 at the moment. Sham does have an op in hand. He's posted up toward arch side at the moment. 3 now through banana. Pokes on the peak. Gonna spot Michu. The swing, and Michu's found captain. This will bite an early rotation over. Sham will head that direction with the op. But you see on the mini-map, indecisive. We've seen him go back and forth now about 6 times. Uni's here. Timing is going to be a huge factor. And they're going to hear Uni on this drop as well. The op beginning to make its way back toward arch side. Spray comes in. Dashes found one. He's out onto the site. A secondary jump will lead to a little hop, skitch, dash, jump, baby. Dash, jump, dash, dash, jump. My man's hitting jump shots out here. I didn't know this was Call of Duty. Plant goes down with these. Sham and crew are not going to want to give up these rifles, including this op. You take a look at the economy for them, and it is in shambles at the moment. It was almost, it almost kind of helps NineFly that Crescent won that previous round, only because NineFly is able to bounce back in this round. Had they not, it may be a different factor, but the fact that we see Crescent win that previous round, it kind of negates that momentum toward that full loss bonus. They don't go on to win this one, which means there's going to be a lot of economic troubles. They're going to have to try and play around these hero rifles, which could lead to them forcing all of these funds again. Should they not win this round, it begin to spell disaster. 10-6, a nice lead here as the timeout will come in from Crescent. A team that's 5-4 and at risk of falling to 5-5. NineFly, 5-5 currently, trying to get to 6-5. We talked to Bands last week in an interview, and they're hoping to win out for the rest of the season here, ideally, if they want to give themselves the best opportunity to make it into playoffs. They don't want to have a situation like last season where they had to rely on some other teams losing. It lucked out. They got the final spot in playoffs, I think the 48th team. But they had a heck of a playoff run as well. Inbo King, John Stu, Chuckles. Appreciate you guys to the maximum. All right, they're going to stack toward this other site. Op is alone at the B site here. A lot of utility. Sham will tuck in toward Coffin side. The question is, did Crescent read this play? Because they haven't moved a muscle off of all of that utility. They continue to anchor it down. NineFly could be walking right into this trap here. Do they go arch side? If they go arch's side, they got a chance to go all the way through here. And that may just be the call. We see everybody beginning to shift that direction. Oh, they're going to smoke off arches. Oh, my. They are headed right into the trap. Dash spans, Bud, and drops. It is kills in sweet and quick succession. Don't blink and you might miss it. The op all alone. Now in a 1v3 and you got to wonder. Because of the economy, He is going to have to save that rifle. The boys will get up to 11, 1 away from match point at that point, and 2 away from shutting it down. The trap was set, but NineFly did not care.
Terrorists win.
Sham on the op, not found here, but you know, we talked about that full loss bonus and what they're working with, so we should see them able to sneak these full sets of rifles in, and we do. Couple kits, decent set of utility. Go back and listen in here. Maybe this time the J drops.
A bedroom.
Block car.
Let them clear halls first, and then we'll smoke arch and we'll go. One underbow, just smoke mid. We have time. We'll take our time. Get your boiler swing. You might be fucking freaky.
Yeah.
Jay, you're gonna smoke arch. You're gonna flash in front of me, not the over boiler flash. Okay. Molly boiler on the molly fade. On the molly fade. You molly under balcony. We'll go. One
Love
door.
the comms.
Molly under balcony.
Hold on. Ah. It's
Walking over boiler. Up.
They just reblocked car.
You hear the calls. Rodden's able to find the first.
Arch dead. Arch
He
dead.
goes.
Let's wrap it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm coming
Smoke
out to
the speed
see.
red.
Almost dead.
Mauling
Nice.
library.
Should be safe. Like where?
I'll smoke library.
Good orb.
Love to hear the teamwork. Trying to keep my comms to a minimum. Just want to hear the team comms here.
You killed him. Relax, buddy.
No, I didn't.
That was me.
Good fucking great round. I'm hunting.
Oh, I love these guys.
Mini, or Mexico. Might have jumped out.
He's on the range. Dead.
Ooh, shut up, J drops. Good God.
In front of you. Bang.
Oh, fuck.
Right, I'm going down though.
Time will tick away. And the boys will gather another. They've doubled that lead. It's 12-6.
Terrorists win.
As the boys go up by 1.
He just sees halls.
I think you hit him.
He saved MP9, brother.
All right, guys, what do we do? Do we listen in for the final round here?
Right, they're really well. They're really well.
Because I like hearing the boys cheer when they win.
Not here, slow round.
Or do we watch it from the game?
Do we know a dark
Oh,
molly
wait.
for
Oh,
B?
wait. Don't I hold the bomb?
I don't know. I'm
I-
not-
It just goes deep.
I haven't practiced it enough.
I know
think
it.
Alright, let's-
I know
Face
it.
smoke. First time face smoke.
Let's go to
They
bands.
saved an MP9. Probably running down mid.
No
See
smoke.
Nothing down, nothing down.
Nothing all.
I'm in
I'm bored
Mexi.
with bands.
They used
I'm
2
stand
flash.
by. They're about to take the enemy. You're fighting.
Molly bottoms T steps.
I'm coming up. Solo.
I got spammed.
Bands goes down.
I think that was.
I hadn't
mid
even
mid.
shot
Not
him.
him.
What the fuck? Nice. That wasn't him. That wasn't him.
Ronan!
Wow.
Nasty shot from
You guys
Ronan
just go
here.
buffet and just go away. Right. One lane.
One spotted on the cross. Meet you able to find another
Wait, 1A max
dash.
has MP9. 1A max has MP9.
I'm smoking arch.
Just straight out Meech. Meech is one.
Flashing lane.
Flashing arch.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Just go.
Meech has smoke.
He's long haul. I'm planning safe. Lane.
Lane now.
One arch.
Dark box right now.
Get ready to trade Moto.
Halls. Yeah, can we fight Moto side?
Yeah, I'm gonna nade first.
Looking at wagon.
Oh my, big damage. Meet you.
Smoke.
Can see.
Moto clear.
Other guy hold.
Is bomb planted for this or is it pun?
Oh, Meet you's able to find one. He needs one more.
I know.
This is not hit. This is not hit.
I know.
Nice!
And Meet you's done
Great fucking
it.
game.
Let's
Inferno is the
go.
best, man. There's no better Inferno on the planet than ours. Fucking Vitality who, bro? Holy shit.
I finally saw someone that round.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. They get it done. J-Trop, your sharpshooter, 11 snipe kills. Meet you, the bounty hunter, 5,400. Bullseye is Ronin, 84% headshot rating. Mr. Big Nasty, the big spender dash. All that cash, 52 plus G's, bans the fire starter, almost 100 burn damage in that one. Another job well done, 13-6. Dominating fashion, I would say, here tonight. Close out a few windows, and we will get over toward that interview in just a moment, my friend. All right, Bands, Ronan, good to see you guys in chat. Yeah, there's John Stu with the emotes. Bands will make them dance, baby. All right, let me find this Discord. I'm in 1 billion, so it takes me a second. Hey, we better have Bands. Bands comes in for the losses. We better have him for a good win. Mr. Bands will make them dance, baby. How we feeling after that dub?
Absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. God, we needed that one.
Yeah, you know, we got to listen in to several of the rounds, and it was a lot of fun. Apparently, Ronan smacked himself in the face and was bleeding at some point, or what was going on with all that?
Yeah, Meech like round 4 or something was like, let's lock the fucking smack yourself in the face. I think it was during our scrim, but I don't know. We carried the joke over into the match because I don't know. He started bleeding for some reason.
We lose the first 4 rounds. What's being said? What's going through our heads?
Rake took the tack and was like, let's just come up with an anti-eco because we just needed to get ideas flowing, and I think it was a really big timeout. I think kind of set the tone, made sure everyone kind of refocused and redialed. So I think that was really good. I don't know. We know that our pistols are very 50-50. It doesn't matter what map we're playing. So, you know, if we lose that first pistol, we're always pretty good to bounce back. First rifle was a little sketchy, but I don't think it was terribly played, if I remember correctly. I think it was what'd they do? I think they went B, if I remember. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, they did something towards B, if I think.
Yeah, I think that was the round where it came down. It was
that's right.
Ronan or somebody.
1v1.
10 health, yeah.
It was the Ronan 1v1. Yeah. Where Ronan miffed on the guy standing still. Yeah.
Yeah, we commented because I was like, you know, I'd just been talking Ronan up nonstop before we started, but you know, he would go on to make up for it. You guys would get 7 rounds in a row. At that point, we finished 7-5 halftime. The second half, our T side on Inferno always seems to be a good one. They got a single round, and that was all they got in that second half.
Yeah, and the single round they got was like the weird bonus round where we were kind of bonus, but like kind of full bought in, and I just kind of forced something through the smoke because I thought like, there's no reason for us to do this. It's kind of stupid. Why not? Let's try it. I don't know. I probably could have called something better, but I mean, one round out. I don't really care.
Yeah, 13-6. I think I don't think you worry about calling anything better. I think you'd be incredibly happy with a dominating win. Michu, always that machine. 18-11 here tonight. Ronan, 13 kills, but 84.6% headshot rating. I mean, this crew seems to really be coming along. Obviously, we had a couple tough games in there. We talked to you last week about maybe not playing to the map picks to your full potential, and I was kind of keeping an eye. It looked like we had banned Mirage. I think they banned Dust 2 and Overpass, and then immediately we got rid of Ancient and Anubis, leaving Nuke and Inferno, 2 maps that I feel like we're pretty comfortable on and have played well on. So was that more of the game plan here tonight?
Yeah, you want to hear a terrible statistic? We've lost every game that is not on Inferno or Nuke this season. So that's a fun statistic for you right there. No, I mean, we have a really good veto against these guys. I'm surprised they played Inferno. We were expecting Nuke because Inferno's normally like their second or third ban. That's their first Inferno game they've played this season. I don't know why. Maybe they thought they were confident or something. I don't know. They thought they had anti on us or I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, we were expecting Nuke. We scrimmed Nuke. We rolled the team that we played on Nuke, so we were like confident in Nuke. And then they came in with Inferno, and I mean, I'm not going to complain about playing Inferno. So
yeah. Well, I believe we have Ding Tone coming up on Thursday, same time, same place. Ding Tone, let's see, is 6-5 currently. And a team that went 7-7 last season. So Looking at some of
If-
the teams they played, I don't really recognize a lot of the teams they've played. So
Yeah, if everything goes to plan, there should be a similar veto to this game. So we should be able to force it between Nuke and Inferno as long as everything goes according to plan, unless they decide to do some weird things. But yeah, and that one we have the advantage, so we get to actually pick maps, so that's nice. But yeah,
well,
follow.
great win tonight. We had a lot of fun doing the listening ins. We got to check out all three of you, Michu, and J-Trop. So we got to see on board with a nasty J-Trop snipe near the end as well. So we're loving the listen ins. We love the hypes. We got to listen in, and I think you screaming at the end of one round, and they're like, maybe you added a noise gate or something. I heard you asking if it helped a little bit when you cut out when you were screaming. Apparently, you make their ears bleed.
Yeah, I'm a little loud. It's okay.
Hey, we love the hype. I live for that. I'm the same way when I'm gaming. So, Vance, as always, man, nothing but love and respect. We appreciate you taking the time out of your night, win or loss. It's good to get a win back on the board. Any final thoughts before we kick it off here tonight?
I need every single person in this stream. If you're not following Hot Sauce, go follow him on Twitch, bro. This guy is like, I think he's let's see, hold on. It's like February 17th. He's got to have close to like 300 hours streamed already this month. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I got no life,
He's
bro.
live.
I got
He's
no
live
life.
24/7, bro. Banger content always. Go freaking follow him, man.
You're too
This guy's
kind, brother.
amazing.
I look forward to the lands. Hopefully, I get to make it to one of your guys' lands in the near future. But keep doing a great job, guys. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, brother. Fans will make him dance. The absolute legend himself, guys. I love these guys. Guys, if you're not following hotties, anybody lurking, whatever it might be out there, if you're not following, please click the follow button. Join the Discord. Follow the Twitter. Hit them up on the Instagram, the TikTok, and the YouTube for all the amazing content they got going on, guys. I certainly would greatly appreciate it. You can find me at hotsauce.com as well, which I do need to update my calendar, kind of reworking the website at the moment, a little under construction. But again, nothing but love, guys. I appreciate you to the maximum. Make sure you stick around for the raid, guys, as we close out tonight with a big dub, 6-5 on the regular season. As always, we'll be back here same time, same place in just 2 days as we look to grab another dub. Take care, much love, and respect. Peace.